This is EA Sports coverage of the PGA Tour. Getting set for all the action on what my idol Vin Scully would have said was a beautiful afternoon here in the Sunshine State. Rich Lerner alongside Frank Novelo for EA Sports. Getting ready at Wetlands Golf and Country Club. An interesting layout, Frank. The players are ready to go. And what are you thinking about as you get set to tee off?
Well, you're thinking about you're going to play a long golf course, sort of mid-7,000 yard range, but this is a golf course that you actually do get to hit your driver more often than not. So it's a good driving golf course. Green's relatively flat as well, but be careful if you're a little weak of heart. Look left or right, you might see the odd gator or two. He's loading up on it.
Look at the coil there. That appeared to be a good strike right there, Frank.
Oh, good. It's just towering. Look at that hanging in the sky.
Now from a good position in the fairway, his second shot. Frank couldn't ask for anything more.
Just the lie there, too. It is sitting up like it's teed up.
Set for his next shot from a good position in the fairway.
One of the things I think that's captivated the audience now with Rory McIlroy is he's doing things that we thought only one other player could do, and that's Tiger Woods. When you can street fields in a major championship by, nearly double figures, that's when you're in a class in your own. And I know that's stating the obvious.
He has a gear, Frank, that I don't think other players have. You might be rolling along at 95 miles per hour and you think you're moving and you look to your right and you blink and go, who was that? Somebody just went by me and he's doing 125 and making it look easy. This kid is really special. Third shot for Jordan Spieth. Frank, you've been around this game for a pretty long time. Are players, in fact, more athletic today than they were, say, 20, 25 years ago?
There's no question, Rich, they are. That we've borrowed from other sports. If you can't make the player better, you can make them more athletic. And in the end, you're still making the golfer better.
Now the game's number one player, Rory McIlroy, ready with his approach. On the green, and a chance for birdie here on the first hole. He's set up for his fourth shot here, looking to get it on the green with this. One thing Spieth has shown early in his career, he is rock solid on the par putts. That's not how you picture it, Frank, when you step on that first tee.
No, you'd like to go back to that first tee right now and start again.
Clean this up with a tap. 2-1 over par early on in this round. So into red figures at 1 under. Now to the second, par 3, 225 yards. Frank, can you recall a situation where before an important round, an instructor gave you one small tweak, maybe flare your left toe out, or just shift a little bit of the weight onto the back foot, where the instructor gave you that one small bit of advice and it made a huge difference?
Yeah, the list is too long, Rich, and it's normally just someone that you've trusted over the years, and we all make just little bad habits. Sometimes you're stooped over a little bit more than normal. You're not standing tall enough. The ball is too far back in your stance or too far forward. You're making a funny little move, or your grip is different. It's always the little things that add up to the big problem. This one starting down the right does not look like it's going to draw back towards the flag.
But it will catch the green. Over the putt, this is Jordan Spieth. Missed on that one, Frank.
Yeah, not a problem.
Locked in on the read and the speed. Just has the feel today. For par. Solid effort and reasonable result to stay at 1 over par. Fairly straightforward par 4 now. The third at the Wetlands is 460 yards straight away.
It is 460 yards. It can be chopped down a lot of different ways. 300-yard tee shot, and it's only 160. But if you're a mere mortal, 280, 180, the hole becomes that much longer, that much harder.
Now it's right in his wheelhouse, good position where he can attack the pin.
Yeah, he has all those options now. That ball's sitting up, you can bring it in high, you can bring it in low. The choice is yours. Rich, that is annihilation of a golf ball.
Absolutely love it. I mean, he just tore that thing to pieces. Ooh, he squeezed that one, Frank.
That is the champion of the mashes. He mashed them. I don't know if that button can be used again after that.
there, no problem. Slams that into the cup. Ready for his second shot, trying to knock it on the green. Frank, through the years, we have seen countless what we would call good ball strikers, great swingers of the golf club, but there is something else that separates those kinds of players with the truly great achievers in the sport. What is it?
Great achievers have more than one plan. I think most players, it's always good if they're playing their golf. But what do you do with your driving golf? Or if your iron players on, do you have a plan B? Great players not only have a plan B, they have a plan C as well. And that's the difference. So when you set foot on the first tee, you've also got to be aware of, what if my driver doesn't go as well as I would like to, or my iron play isn't as sharp? Can I still compete?
So they can turn 74 into a 71.
That's right. And at the end of a 4-day tournament, the 71 doesn't look so bad, even if somebody shot 65 that day. Remember, as you know, and both of us know now, when you look at 4 days, someone always plays average for a day. They don't play bad.
Golf tournaments aren't 100-yard sprints, they're marathons. What was he thinking there?
I have no earthly idea.
He's knocked it on the green, but not in a great position. This is a difficult chance coming up here. Long birdie try. Frank, you like his chances to walk away with a par here?
Well, with a good shot, Rich, yeah, that's certainly on the cards in that. And you think you just write a par down at the end of the hole, don't tell anyone about it. It certainly won't affect the scorecard at the end of the day. So that's the goal right here.
And it is in.
Amazing. Amazing.
This is a cross-country special. Well, this one's tracking. Get in the hole.
Can you believe that?
Good look now at the fifth hole here at the Wetlands, par 5, and it's a good one, 635 yards. Great lie. What a great shot. He has really hit it a long way. Wayward from the tee, and this one is headed for the rough, Frank. Nice position, short grass, second shot. And it is not looking like a good lie. Second shot from the rough. It's on the way. This has really been an airtight performance to this point, just flawless.
Whoop, this is taken off on a weird line.
And it's going to be in the rough, it looks like. Ball sitting down here in the rough. He's digging in.
I thought he could get this close.
That just is amazing. Just a mind blower right there. Absolutely incredible. He made the shot. That's how the game is played, right there.
Oh, he's just making it look so easy. That birdie coming up, formality.
So just a formality here. With that, moves to 5 under par. Par 4 sixth here at the Wetlands, 440 yards and water to deal with.
Two choices here, Rich. Lay it up, short of the wetlands, or, well, chance it, brave enough, tee it up and flash it across the wetlands to just a mere short iron into this lengthy par 4.
He has given this one the full treatment. Perfect release through the ball. And this shot, he is on the fairway, over 300 yards. Looking to keep it going here, Frank.
Yeah, another example of things just working as they should.
That is a shot that will be replayed over and over. Chance to set himself up for a good scoring opportunity with his second shot here. In the hole. Just a sensational shot right there. Frank, now we get a crack at another par 5. The 7th is 592 yards.
It's certainly reachable, especially with a tee shot that follows the shape of this fairway, which is slightly to the left. Good tee shot, you can get home. And those bunkers, if anything, are nicely placed on that left side of the green, actually to protect a shot that goes too far or too left.
Frank, that swing looks lively and strong.
Oh, that had to fly 300. It's close to 310.
Well, this one's sweet, Frank.
Super. Second shot.
That was a big, bold strike, and now a chance for a big, bold move. Putt for eagle coming up. the computer dials this one up at 26 feet. That's good work right there. Just a tap in. And it's a long way to the hole from here. Never easy. What a sensational putt that was, Frank.
Unbelievable. Pace, line, everything to perfection.
You don't want to let this one get away. This is about concentration and focus at this point. Now 8 under on the day. Eighth hole here at the Wetlands, par 3, 203 yards. You like this hole, Frank?
I do, actually, but you have to have a little look at your yardage book because that front bunker will make this hole look a little shorter to the eye than actually what it plays. Green gets a little narrow as it gets deeper, but flat and, well, I wouldn't say easy. 3 here, not too bad. This looks like it's going to find the target.
He's making the game look very simple right now. See it, hit it, and he's got it right on track. Frank, at a 72-hole stroke play event, do you like birdie fests where, say, 28, 30 under par might win it, or do you like a good old-fashioned grind them out where you might be able to win the championship at, say, 7, 8 under par?
Yeah, I like the latter, really, because I think it tests the mental fortitude. Normally, if people are in the mid-20s under, the golf course is a little easier, it's a little more forgiving, greens are flatter and all that, and therefore, I'm not saying it's one-dimensional, but it's closer to that. When you have a good old barn brawn out there with the rough thick and bunkers are difficult and greens are fast and undulating, every part of your game is stressed to the limit. And, sort of 10 under, I always think, is like a really good litmus test for a great tournament.
Getting set now over the putt. Wow, rolling the ball beautifully, makes birdie again.
Yeah, that pace, that roll, it's always getting to the hole, and it's the perfect, what we call the perfect holding speed. It uses all 4 1/4 inches of the cup.
Just an amazing display. The records continue to fall. Frank, looking at this par 5 ninth hole, it's 621 yards. I need to make birdie here. What's the best way to go about it?
Well, if you're a long hitter, then there's a chance you can reach this par 5 and 2, Rich. But really the best way to make birdie here, good tee shot, and then contemplate the layup. In between the first 2 bunkers, there's a nice section of fairway, and that's not going to leave you much in for that third shot to a green that's very receptive. So really, birdie can be made the hard way, wedge and a putt.
Well, those are good numbers right there. 320, 320 yards. Just crushed it in the fairway. Second shot coming up here at the par 5. Frank landed it on the green.
It was never going to stop.
No chance. Second from an excellent lie.
Be safely on deck.
So, third shot now for Rory McIlroy. Oh my goodness, he just made it. I cannot believe it.
I was thinking he might get it close. And just a great shot. Great pitch.
Just a superb performance on the front side. He's hoping to keep it going here on the back nine, Frank.
The game is so much easier when you're swinging well, putts are going in. Really, you've just got to keep out of your own way.
Another good swing, and it looks like, Frank, another really good shot. That one is running so hot. This is all over it. Dude, he just made an ace. Been this way all day. Airtight, no mistakes, solid shot.
And yet another green in regulation.
Standing over this putt, concentrating on the read. Nothing wrong with that par putt. Par 4 11th, 443 yards. What's the best strategy here, Frank?
Somehow find the fairway, Rich. This is brutal. Miss it left or miss it right. But it's Florida. Fairways are wide enough, soft enough. But a good tee shot still going to leave you a lengthy second.
Frank, that is position A.
Yeah, the tee shot was like silk, Rich. I mean, just sets up that second shot so beautifully.
So young and so accomplished already. Jordan Spieth, ready with his approach. Good-looking shot right here. That would be a great look at birdie. Second shot. Good look at the green. And getting ready for the putt. Oh, man.
I just pushed it.
Boy, that hurts. See if Spieth can knock this in for his par. He got robbed, Frank.
No, it's like kissing your mother.
Just a tap in to finish the hole. Knocking down all the shots today, now at 13 under. Hard to be perfect in this game. That's a bogey. Par 5 12 here at the Wetlands Golf and Country Club is 576 yards. First par 5 on this backside. Like the looks of this one.
Oh, yeah.
That's an absolute tracer right there. In the fairway and well over 320 yards.
Oh, he's winding this one up. Does he have the power, though?
Looks to be putting everything into this one. Just destroyed it. Frank, I mean, he put the thumb down on that one.
And kept it going, too. To mash that down like that, that's the air time, the hang time he got out.
should be pretty good right there. On the safe side. Crucial eagle attempt on the way. Playing his second shot here at the par 5. Settles in over the putt. Close. Couldn't ask for much more on that putt. Spieth has this for eagle. So the eagle goes begging. He still has this for birdie. Rory McIlroy looking to take advantage with this putt. So close.
And yet it still counts for another shot.
Well, there's an opportunity wasted.
Just knock it in for a par and let's forget about this one. Golf is not about perfect, but it is going to hurt the course.
Routine stuff for Rory, that's a par. So a tester from 4 feet. Well, in the words of the late, great baseball commentator for the Yankees, Phil Rizzuto, it's time for Holy Cow, Whitey. That's 11 under par. This could be really good, Frank.
Oh, straight at it.
Interesting, with the almost space-age advancements in golf equipment, what with new, lighter materials, and with the increased focus on fitness and strength, players are hitting the ball longer than ever. That has forced architects to lengthen the golf courses without sacrificing the integrity or the shot value of the original design. Jordan Spieth ready for his second shot. This is a good-looking shot. That is professional with a capital P right there.
That's stealing.
Chance to set himself up for a good scoring opportunity with his second shot here. Terrific golf shot, and now that for an easy birdie. This one just requires a little bit of focus. Continues to amaze, yet another birdie, and what a day it's been. 14th hole here at the Wetlands, a dangerous par 3, comes in at 204 yards. There's some trouble out there.
And this is where you have to readjust your focus. If you start looking right or left of this green, you see all the problems that could come in and prevail. Instead, just look at that front bunker. Try and fly your tee shot over that, somewhere around the front edge of the green, maybe 3 or 4 yards on, and then the hole becomes that much easier.
Midway through this back nine, could use this birdie here at the 14th. Spieth settles in over his birdie putt. How does that not go in?
Amazing. Stroke looked good. Line looked good. Just did not take that final break. It's that sneaky distance.
That's a birdie for McIlroy. He's just so explosive. Getting set now over the putt. Just an amazing display. The records continue to fall. The last par 5 on this golf course is the 15th. It's 590 yards. You think, Frank, this is the time to be aggressive?
Certainly is. Longer hitters must be licking their chops on this par 5. 300-plus yard tee shot, you can definitely get home. Shorter hitters, just set it up for a nice wedge shot. But if you are going to go at this par 5 and 2, well protected by those 3 bunkers.
He just blasted that one down the fairway. Out there about 325 yards. And from the fairway for his second shot here. Seems to like it. Looks like it's headed for the green. Frank, it hit the green, but just didn't have enough backspin.
You wonder what he's thinking on that second shot.
Hit it very close. He will hit that, Frank, for an eagle.
It's amazing how quickly the round changes. He'll quickly pick up 2 shots on the field.
Frank, when you look at great rivalries in sports, you realize that athletes need each other. Joe Frazier needed Muhammad Ali to achieve greatness, to achieve legendary status. And in golf, Tom Watson needed Jack Nicklaus to push him to another level.
And also to define an era. Without one, we couldn't think of the 80s or the 90s or the 2000s or the 2010s. You need those players to define that era. So you need competition. Competition is not without rivalry. Just seems an absolute waste. Got to take your time.
Jordan Spieth for par. Frank, this game will drive you crazy.
Yeah, you can do so many things right, and then just something so simple, completely wrong.
and getting ready for the putt. That's a bogey. So they'll tap in. Seems to really have the touch today. 16th hole at the Wetlands is a par 4, 455 yards.
Once again, another reward for a straight tee shot, but this green heavily guarded by sand. So, good tee shot. And, well, this one, you're going to have to hit one of the better iron shots required at Wetlands.
And now it's right in his wheelhouse. Good position where he can attack the pin.
Yeah, he has all those options now. That ball's sitting up. You can bring it in high. You can bring it in low. The choice is yours.
Well, he pays a price for that.
Yeah, when you don't see the top of the ball in the rough, you know it's not sitting pretty. Going to need a bit of force to extract one out of there.
Second shot coming out of the rough here. Seems to like it. Headed for the fat part of the green. See if he can get this one to drop here at the 16th for a birdie. Let's see what McIlroy does now with his second. Frank, why are great rivalries so important? Why do we love them?
I think because people like to sit on one side of the fence. You're either for or against a great player. And I think we see that today with Tiger Woods and Rory McIlroy. There's the McIlroy fans that think his future is so bright. There's the Woods fans that still want him to pass Jack Nicklaus's record. That's the beauty. You've got to have an opinion, and you have to have a player.
Birdie chance here. Very long putt, though.
Got to be a little careful if it gets away on him. Oh, Rich, that was a huge putt. You don't expect to make them from that distance.
Par 3 17th, Frank, it's 238 yards.
There's still a chance for birdie here, though. Green shape's a little bit to the player's right, so a nice high draw coming in here. Even finding the middle of the putting surface will give you a chance to putt to really any position on this green.
Good chance now for a birdie. That was an outstanding play.
Oh, it's almost a guarantee there after that shot.
Really not much to this. The only issue would be a lack of concentration or focus.
Oh, good roll, good putt. Great too.
Beautiful. Well, this is it, Frank, the 18th hole, and on paper it looks like you can get this one. You can make a birdie because it's only 377 yards.
You're exactly right, Rich. Just a nice drive. Doesn't even have to be a driver here. It's going to set you up really short iron wedge into this short par 4. And, well, I always like to finish on a birdie. I know you do too, because a little walk to the clubhouse there on the left, maybe a hot dog or a hamburger.
He has just hammered this drive here at the 18th, and now he is in a really good position to make a birdie here on the final hole. Paying attention like a little kid at school, Frank. That baby's sitting up.
Sitting up. It's got the best view as well. You don't even need binoculars from where that ball is.
Should be pretty good right there. On the safe side. Well, that's how you do it. Hit it close, take the pressure off that putt. That one should be no problem. Ready for his second shot, trying to knock it on the green.
If you hit enough shots, every now and again, one's going to go in.
Crazy, crazy thing. Locked in on the read and the speed. Oh, yeah, he's made it for a birdie. Really good round out there today. What's the mindset, Frank, to keep it going?
First thing, really, Rich, just try and keep the same composure for tomorrow's round. Get some rest. We know that. Shouldn't really have to hit the range. Swings in good position. Just keep it easy and visualize how tomorrow's going to pan out.